What's good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're back with another video. I'm gonna make this brief. Now, I usually say that and then the video will be about 30 minutes, but this time I'm for real with this one because I've talked about it several occasions with different people. I'm just gonna put it out there, and if you don't agree, it is what it is. Now, first and foremost, I'm already knowing there's dumbasses who gonna boot liquor and blah blah blah. Stop asking for reparations, bro. If we asked for it back then, granted we weren't there back then, so we couldn't have. But if it happened back then or happened within a reasonable time, that's different. But you all these things, you have to think about the logistics. Oh, this person got reparations. Yeah, they were right there. They were right there and they were given this. So that's number one. Number two, what do you want the reparations to be? Let's say, hey, what if you're like, oh, hey, we'll give you, let's say, oh, these whole whatever acres in Texas, it's all available. We'll go ahead and give any black people want to. We'll go ahead and give you that. What if homeboy in New York? What if he want to stay in the Bronx? What if he just wants some bread thrown his way? Or what if they give us bread? What if someone else is like, no, I want land? How are you going to be able to say which person even like wants? Like, let's say for instance, if they said, hey, any black people, we'll give you a it ain't gonna be the greatest crib. We'll give you a crib in California. Number one, the crib probably gonna be trash because they not gonna give us some good shit. That's number one. Number two, I wouldn't want that. I'm not going to no California. You're not catching me in California, bitch. I'm good off that. So if I was to be like, I need reparations, and they were to say, hey, we'll give you a crib in California, I'm not getting anything anyway. So, some people that might be cool. Some people might want bread. Some people might want land. Some people might want a crib. Whatever it may be. Okay, so that's number one. Number two, how... Now, obviously, with the internet, it's a little easier, but things can still be fake. And even then, like, how do you... Before we even had the internet, how do you... What's it called? How do you track down, oh, hey, this person was affected all the way through slavery? How do you know that, hey, this is not a third, fourth generation Jamaican or some shit, or third, fourth generation, like someone who traveled over, whatever it may be? You don't know these things. So we just, oh, hey, your skin's black, okay, blah, blah, blah. Or how do you know? Let's say they got the logic treatment. Dad's black. Let's say he actually, hey, all the way down slavery, segregation, all that. Boom. Then we get the logic's dad, and then boom, we get logic. Let's say he's not a rapper. No one knows who he is. What? So what about him? My dad's black. Yeah, okay, buddy. This is my dad. We're not talking about adoption. No, this is my biological father. So you gotta think about those situations too. How you gonna track it? Also, let's say it's bread. Let's say every person who that was able to track them down, that was able to get everyone to say, hey, I want $15,000. Give us all $15,000, we'll shut up. let's say they say yeah. Do you know what that's gonna do? A lot of people, a lot of people just don't use their brains. Apparently, let me give an example. Everyone knows what happened 2020. Now, don't the only reason why I went and got my checks is because just, I didn't get them. I didn't get them first. But the only reason I did was because I'm like, well, just because I don't get a check doesn't mean a lot of people aren't gonna get checks. So I might as well get the money in the first place. Let me just get the money. But same thing with that situation. I already knew what's gonna happen. It's basic. It's basic economics, bro. You know how they say, oh, why can't they just print more money? Well, then the value of the dollar is just gonna be clapped, my guy. Like you go back, inflation's a thing for a reason. Like you go back, oh blah 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 movie in said in 1980s. What the 80 cents for a gallon? That's unheard of. Why do you think certain things like that happen? Or remember when it used to be? Remember when you used to get like a little Debbie? When I was a kid, it's 25 cents. When I was in my teens, 50 cents. When I was in high school, almost a dollar. I think I seen that shit like $1.25 type shit. Or go in get a singular airhead. Some places 5 cents, some places 10 cents, 15. Like it'll be between 5 and 25 cents for a singular airhead. Now, unless like you're at a place that you know and like they've been doing that for years, decades. You go in a place, oh let me get a single airhead. That'd be 50 cents, 75 cents. The fuck, bro? For a singular airhead? Are you smoking crack? I'm like, is this a euphemism? Like, one singular airhead, 50 cents, 75 cents? Oh, it's just blah, blah, blah. But you gotta, that's just talking about a little effect. Or, if we wanna use on a bigger scale, oh yeah, how much was that house when you bought it? 1980. Oh, yeah, it was 100,000. 100,000, bro. When you pay 100,000 nowadays, that ain't shit. You gonna be if someone pay 100,000 for a house, you gonna be like, you gonna look at the house and you gonna be like, hey, bro, you need me to slide you some money? That motherfucker broke. So I knew in that situation in 2020, you already know what happened. I knew these dumbasses are asking for money. Well, granted, I don't know how it was looking in other states. It wasn't like I've never seen anyone arrested for going out like for instance, I worked at a restaurant that didn't have a drive-through or any of that. And the most we did was, hey, we only do online orders and like pickups, like, and we did that for like 1 or 2 weeks. And then we did, okay, hey, we can only have this many people in the store and then online pickups, and that's it. And then we just went back to like regular working. No one got no. I mean, no one really got fired. Uh, this it probably affected like small businesses, but other than that, like nothing really happened. Maybe if you're in the super liberal state, some shit happen, but whatever. So in that situation, I already knew, hey, logistically speaking, print more money. Okay, all right. You print more money, then the money has to come from somewhere. Prices go up, or whatever the value of the dollar goes drops. So Actually, let me, since we're just talking about residency, two apartments. The first one, we got a 3 bed, and the 3 bed was was between 1,000 and 1,100. Then next year, so basically, the month that we were moving was like the month that everything started happening in 2020. We got that place. It was another 3 bed. It was a little better. Um, and it was around almost 16. When we moved out a year later, everyone got their checks. Everyone got this. You know how much a 2 bed at that place that we were that was 15? Or matter of fact, you know how much a 2 bed was in the first apartment that we were? That was a little lesser than the second one that we're at. A 2 bed was like 16. And then the 2 bed at the place that we were at was like 27. Or maybe it's gas, groceries, whatever it may be. They're going to get the money somehow, some way. So we bring it back to this situation. Oh hey, yeah, we gotta play every black person in this country $15,000. Okay, let's just say that's what we agree with. 15,000. Everyone gets $15,000, whatever it may be. That's going to affect our. We're gonna have to pay it back regardless. Now in the dream world, we would have got it back then. I'm for. Hey, we should have got it back then. But getting it now, there's nothing we can do about it. As well as, oh, I'm not where I want to be in life. I did a video. I don't know what's coming out first, but living paycheck to paycheck. If someone presented their life, take hindsight out of it. I'm living paycheck to paycheck. You shouldn't have done that. Why are you smoking so much? That's taking that much of your check. $200 spent on these pair of J's, bro. If you don't sell those bitches, are you flipping the shoes? Oh no, why did you get them? Okay, you're doing this. Okay, why are you going to the club every other week? What the fuck? Spending that much bread? What the fuck? $80 on this bottle. Oh, that's a good price. What the fuck, bro? Listen, I don't drink. I don't do none of that retarded shit. So the reason I bring up the living a paycheck to paycheck, how is what happened hundreds of years ago affecting you today? Now, if they did the same situation, like obviously I'm going to take the money, but if it was up to me, if there was like, hey, if you take this money, um, then we'll give everyone else it. But if you don't take it, we won't give it. I'm not taking the money. Don't fuck up the economy more. I'm good on that, bro. But yeah, I said I was gonna keep it brief. Some slight, you know. But yeah, I just people don't people don't really bring up reparations that much as the paycheck to paycheck. But it's a thing where in the paycheck to paycheck scenario, okay, I said that there's times where I can give you leeway. If you're not in the position and you're blaming, oh hey, slavery, blah blah blah, hundreds of years ago, get out of here. I don't want to hear none of that. That's an excuse to the fullest extent. It is what it is. Matter of fact, okay, you could legitimately, even if you wanted to, all right, let's say you're living out of your car, right? There's places you could work at a place, right? You probably have to go into like gas stations and saying shower in the sink or whatever. But live if you're starting from just hey, I'm just in the car, you can go to places and you can work this job. It's not gonna be the best job, but hey, oh, I got this little money. I'm gonna buy this. You can buy, bro. There's places where you can buy a whole pizza for like $5, bro. Well, it's not that anymore because what I'm saying. I was just talking about the economy. Cause I was just thinking like when I'll get a pizza, I'm like, yo, this pizza like this shit could low key. I can get like 3 pieces a week, 3 boxes a week, and that should last me the whole week. I mean, granted, like I'm not gonna have any refrigeration. You know what I'm saying? The I'm gonna be in the danger zone in the food, but still, I'm saying money wise. But yeah, let me know. Let me know what y'all think in the comments down below. Thumbs up, subscribe, stay tuned for the next one.